Welcome to Rolex Batman Kermit Forever Time. I'm your host, Bruce Bezel, exquisite watch collector. And today we're reviewing the Islander 62 from Long Island Watches. Thank you, Mark from Long Island Watches. You made a beautiful product. And just a customary wristwatch check. Got the Rolex Batman on. The Rolex Batman will be assisting me in my review of this beautiful wave dial Islander. Now, quick story. My buddy Dave from my watch club, Dave over at Dave Horology, bought the Islander, a couple of them, but the first one was the orange dial we nicknamed the Ernie. And once he did that, I'm like, oh man, no way. I always wanted to get an Islander. So I started looking at all of them. I didn't want to get the same one as him. I wanted to have something different. And boom, I found this. The wave dial. Unbelievable. I was like, that's it. That's my favorite Islander. I had a couple of other ones that I liked. The Batman, one of the cream dials, but this one took the cake. And then I found out there was another Islander wave dial, which was the mini turtle version. This one's the samurai version, has a samurai case. And then I was like, oh no, which one should I get? Eventually, I picked up the 62, the samurai case, only because one, I wanted the biggest size watch so I can have that portrait, that wave dial, show off the most. I guess the other factors were that I have so many Seiko turtles and only one samurai, so it, I wanted to even up the collection. But most of all, I just love the design of the turtle. I love the design of the samurai case, and I love the bracelet. This piece is amazing for under $500. I paid like around $300 something. Look at what you get. You get a ceramic bezel, a sapphire crystal, 200 meters water resistant, the most amazing dial, loomed, fully loomed. I've been collecting watches for over 20 years, and let me tell you, this is the first time I've ever bought a UV light. Okay, I've always seen it in the YouTube reviews, but this watch is the reason why I bought a UV light. That's how awesome this loom is. Of course, I did my research before I bought it. I went on to longislandwatches.com, looked at the website, looked at Mark's videos on YouTube, saw his review, and then after that I was sold. So it wasn't an impulse buy. I did some studying before I purchased the watch. You get a screw down crown, you get screw down back, you get the, look at that, a beautifully signature back, the Islander, and you get a signature on the crown. You have the pinholes for easy adjustment of changing the straps, this beautiful hex head bracelet, a milled clasp. It feels very comfortable. Okay, let's take some measurements of this beautiful watch here. From lug tip to lug tip, we're measuring at 47. From crown to the side here, we have 45, and the lugs, 22. Let's get the thickness, 15 millimeters. So there you have it. There are the measurements. And what can I say about this watch? If you want the most ultimate summer watch, okay, I've never seen anything like it. The dial is amazing, and what you get for under $500, under $400, especially if if you're a new member at Long Island Watches and you sign up and you get a 5% discount or whatever. Mark is awesome. You're going to get the most unbelievable watch. You're going to have, again, ceramic bezel. Okay, that I before I get into it, I love the fact that the numbers, the hour markers are on the bezel. So you can also use it as a dual time. But what's great is that the dial is completely empty, only hour, minute, and second. So nothing takes away from that portrait. You have a unidirectional. I believe it's 120 click. Very smooth action. And again, it can double as a, you know, I guess a timer, a world timer, but it's great that the dial is completely clear. Sapphire crystal, as you can see, it extends a little bit from the bezel, but it's sapphire. What's amazing, I gotta add, I've never owned a watch that had a ceramic insert loomed bezel, where the bezel's actually loomed as well. So you're getting a fully loomed dial. I mean, take a look at that flashlight. I mean, wow. Look at that. The ceramic bezel is loomed. The dial is fully loomed. And the second hand is loomed. And I love how the hour and minute hands are dark. I believe they're black or like dark blue. And you can see them beautifully. You can still see the wave. If you look closely, you can see Mount Fuji in the background towards the right. You can see the little boats on the bottom center. And the wave, I mean, it's still, you can still see the detail of the picture. And the fact that my bezel is loomed, never had that. I mean, Rolex doesn't do that. I mean, what a great feature. So I think this is the highlight of the watch. You know, you're getting this watch because of the quality, the diving quality, all this, you know, specifications, 200-meter water resistant, et cetera, et cetera. And, but that wave dial, I mean, even if it wasn't loomed and it was just the wave dial by itself, it was just a nice little background dial picture, I would have still bought it. But the bonus that it's fully loomed and the ceramic bezel is loomed, I mean, I'm amazed that this thing was in stock. And I'm amazed that this watch is not at least $2,000 or more. I mean, honestly, I bought many watches from Rolex to AP to JLC. And if this watch was marketed differently and someone said, yeah, that piece, like I didn't know what brand it was, and someone said that watch is about 20, 25 grand, you know, because it's a special picture in the back and it's fully loomed, whatever, I would say, yeah, wow, yeah, I'd believe it. That's how beautiful this watch is. Inside the case is a NH36 24 joule automatic movement with 21,600 vibrations per hour. Okay, it supports hand winding and hacks, and the power reserve is 41 hours fully wound. Okay. I could go on all day about this Islander. You want to have the best summer right now? This is the watch you got to get. This is it. Also, it comes in this beautiful little box, Island watch, okay, with the logo there. And also, besides that, came with this really cool tool to change the bracelet. You know, I love the screws, and it was very, very easy to change. And then I also got this card. Okay, so you get this beautiful box with the pillow inside, this warranty and instructions card. Very rarely get a really cool tool with my watch, and you get the Islander here. Beautiful, beautiful set. So right now, coming from, you know, a watch lover, and I feel like I'm an expert on watches for sure. Go to longislandwatches.com. Click on the brands, look for the Islander, and you will not regret this purchase. The only thing you got to decide is the size. Do you want big and chunky, or do you want smaller and more lightweight, slim. Okay, I believe the turtle version of this is the 68, and this one is the 62. So check them out. Anyway, that's me signing off. Again, this is Rolex Batman Kermit Forever Time. I'm Bruce Bezel, exquisite watch collector, and thank you for joining me on this review. If you liked the video, please hit like. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. And I'll see you on the next review. Take care.